we are 7 games over 500? The Phillies win, and you can also win by getting a free $20. All you got to do is use the promo code BRODES at SeatGeek's checkout when you purchase your tickets. It's as simple as that. What is going on, everyone? The Phillies beat the Reds 6-2. 7 games over 500. I can't believe it. The last time we were there was mid-June. It's unreal to think about. We finally got past it. We had so many chances to get to 7 games over 500, and we were never able to do it. We just couldn't get over the hump. We finally got over the hump. I can't believe it. This is unreal. We are now on a 3-game win streak, and we do what we are supposed to do. Beat up on the Reds, beat up on a bad baseball team, and we did it again tonight. You have Bryce Harper getting his 100th RBI of the season, so with a month left to play, he has 30 home runs and 100 RBIs. Let's see where he will finish, but clearly he's been productive as hell. I love to see it. I love every time he's up to bat. Must watch television. It doesn't matter what the score is. He is must-watch television. Bryce Harper being productive. It's fantastic. Scott Kingery. How about Scott Kingery swinging the stick, providing spark, hitting the long ball? He is continuing to stay red hot. An opposite field dinger. I mean, he's using all of the plate. He's just, it looks like he's just poking it, and it's flying out of here. It's fantastic to see. Love what I'm seeing out of Scott Kingery. Corey Dickerson providing a multi-hit night and a walk at the leadoff position, continuing to be a beast and a stud, and realistically filling a role that we really needed. We have been so much better with Corey Dickerson finding rhythm in the leadoff spot, and it can't go unnoticed. How about Adam Haseley? A couple hits, scoring 2 runs. He walked as well. He's been in a groove. We also used sacrifices to score some runs. Sack bunt. We had some sack flies, which move runners. We score runs. What's going on? You know, by the way, that Gabe Kapler loves how big the roster is now. He's on the phone. He's running to the phone for the dugout. He's making moves, pinch hitting. Oh, he loves it. Kind of scares me at times, I'm not going to lie. But as for the pitching today, Vince Velasquez went a strong 3 innings. Oh, man, was he bad. Strong was very sarcastic there. He was bad. He could not get into a rhythm. He was all over the place. The fact that the Reds only scored 1 run when he was out there for those 3 innings blows my mind, because he was all over the place. He couldn't settle down at all. He couldn't find the strike zone, really. And if he did, he was missing his spot in the strike zone, and the ball was getting rocked. Vinny V, tough performance. You never know what you're going to get when this kid takes the mound. But what was great was the bullpen. How about Vincent, Suarez, Morin, Alvarez, Parker, Neris? They all come out of the bullpen, and they did great. We only allowed 1 run out of our bullpen guys. That's tremendous. Including Vince Velasquez, 14 total strikeouts for the pitching staff as a whole. Now, Vinny V had 5 Ks in his 3 innings, but pitch count was obnoxiously high. It was a bad outing. The fact that there was only 1 run, it's not, well, Vince Velasquez battled through it. It was more on, I can't believe the Reds weren't really able to score any more runs. That just goes to show how bad the Reds really are at the end of the day. Tomorrow we have a chance with Aaron Nola on the mound to go up against Trevor Bauer. That's a pitching matchup. That's a pitching duel. If Bauer can be on his game, that's going to be potentially a tough game for this Phillies offense. But I'm excited. I'm excited to see what this team is going to be able to do against a legit pitcher. And keep in mind, the last couple starts for Aaron Nola, he was solid through 6, and then he would go out for an inning, or he would be solid through 5 and go out for the 6th and throw up a stinker, and then he'd be good for the 7th, or he would go through 6, and then in the 7th he'd throw up a stinker. Moral of the story is there would be a stinker involved after dominance. So keep an eye out on that. I want to see how Aaron Nola responds. But as for this game, I'm proud of them. I'm proud of them for finding a way to win. They had bases loaded in the 4th inning for Logan Morrison with 1 out, and that was in the moment. The score was only 2-1. That was a chance to break the game wide open. We weren't able to because we ground out into a double play. I was sick to my stomach in that moment, but able to grind it out late, able to find ways to produce runs like I stated earlier, and that makes me really happy, I'm proud. The problem is, though, the Cubs are winning. The Cubs continue to win. So where does that put us? In the same spot. We are just staying. At some point, we're going to have the Cubs fall. And what we can have happen is us fall on the same day. That is the issue here. There's not many games left. We're 2.5 back. Well, at least at the time of this recording, the Cubs were up 5-0. I'd be very shocked if they found a way to lose that baseball game. But hey, I just watched the Nationals come back from the Mets in the 9th inning in this insane baseball game where, to begin, it was Scherzer versus DeGrom. And somehow in the 9th inning, the Nats come back and win that game. It was nuts. So, I can't say it's over till it's over, but the Cubs are up doing some damage at the time of this recording. I love the fact that Bryce Harper hit his 100th RBI. This stretch that he's on, this run, showing that, he can still, he can come to Philadelphia and still be a beast. After signing that big contract, I'm all about it. I hate the fact that there are some people out there tweeting at me and just talking about it in general. Well, look at everybody else who's producing with 30 home runs and 100 RBIs. Look at their price tags. You need to understand that Bryce Harper hit the open market. He hit the open market as an unrestricted free agent. That's why he got paid that money. You bring up guys that are still going through their arbitration years and still going through their first contracts. Well, you can't compare the two. I mean, use your brain. You can't compare someone as big of a name as Bryce Harper hitting the open market as a free agent to a guy who got drafted by a team and still on the first deal. How can you even try and compare that? That's nuts. That just shows me you don't understand how it works. So I hate the fact that Bryce Harper is being compared to other players with the same stats that make less money. Well, that doesn't make sense. And that doesn't take away from what he's doing. You can only produce so much. No one's going to get to the Mike Trout level. That's not even realistic. What Mike Trout is even doing blows our minds away, and it makes it seem like it's normal because he does it so consistently. How did I get sidetracked to this? I don't know. I get frustrated with the comparison, the money, and whatnot, because what Bryce Harper has been doing for this Phillies team, it's been enough. He's not the issue. All right, he's got 30 homers, and he's got 100 RBI now. And I want to see him continue to thrive, see him continue to be a leader. He is such an emotional leader out there, and you can just see it by the way he plays the game. Also, Gene Segura back, which is nice to see. I wish him the best, and I wish his family, I wish them all the best as well, going through this hard time. Absolutely. But it was nice to see him back on the field and back with the team. He was able to produce there early on in the game to kind of get us a spark plug and get the lead back when we went up 2-1, which was awesome for him. Gabe Kapler, though, I'm telling you, with this roster being expanded, he's gonna be making all these crazy moves, all these switches, going all kinds of crazy, and we're just gonna have to go for the ride and wait in between all of the intermissions and all of the commercial breaks while he's making all these moves. Also, one of the moves was Nick Pivetta coming back to the squad. I tweeted this. If I see Nick Pivetta, I will change the channel. I will change the channel. I don't want to say it. I do not want to see it. I can't stand looking at him. I can't stand him pitching. He bothers the hell out of me. I don't want to see Nick Pivetta. It's that simple. So when I saw his name come up on my Twitter feed, I hope we never have to see him ever. So let me know your thoughts down below. I forget if I mentioned this, by the way, but JT had a couple hits as well. So seeing him hit the ball, nice to see. The offense seems to be having some sort of rhythm. I forgot what that looked like. You're starting to see some consistency through it. You're starting to see guys seeing the ball well, making good contact, putting solid strokes together. See the ball hit the ball. It's almost as if they simplified some things. I don't know. Like I said, I'm just spitballing. Let me know your thoughts down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, and I will see you next time.